Grand Rising. Wild times. But hey, we're doing it. You're doing it, kid. Wild times, wild energies. It's shaping the future timelines. And I'm just reading the chat. It's good to see everyone coming in. You can hit the 555 if you hear me. It is a grand rising, sun and moon. The best way that I can put it into words is like you kind of like you're riding the waves, shifting in and out of timelines. This could happen day by day, or literally in a in a 10-minute span. You're feeling one way, and then 10 minutes later you're feeling that nothing happened. I recently did a video how to keep your vibrational frequency high during this time. We all kind of know the magnitude of the now moment, this month is really shaping up to what we all knew it was going to be. You got to stay high vibed for sure. Convergence of all the energies. It's very difficult to withstand. You lived your life a certain way, on a certain frequency for so long, and now we're embracing a new frequency, and that's where it drives you mad, picking up those two radio stations at the same time, right? So you're picking up, say, age of Pisces, age of Aquarius. You're picking up abundance, and you're picking up the previous version. You're picking up the version where you're the creator of the reality. If you're new to the channel, I teach people how to create their reality and not just, just being controlled by subconscious programs on the TV. Did you see yesterday's video? We'll talk about that later. So grateful for everyone coming on. This is a live stream. Very grateful if you could click the like button in the now moment. It allows others to find this. It's a great support. If you click subscribe, if you haven't, all those things, it really does help. During this wild algorithm stuff that happens, it really allows us to overcome all the wild and zany things that are happening on the internet. So the community support is much appreciative. Yeah, the echo does provide the perspective. Something that your soul yearns for. And then it keeps coming in and out. I read the comments from the community, both here and on Facebook, and we're all kind of witnessing it. It's like we're there, we're not. We're there, we're not. All right, you could hit the targets if you're live. Do you feel this is where we're there, we're not. We're there, we're not. And it drives you mad. It drives you banana sandwich. I can feel this day by day and literally moment by moment. On Facebook, reading the Schumann resonance updates. Eruption from the sun triggers proton radiation activity. And those that are maybe slightly new to this journey, 93% of the function of DNA is responsible for light and sound reception and transmission. You didn't have junk DNA. So when you have, energy that's coming in, this light energy, it's affecting us, and it's resetting our subconscious, and it's this double frequency. It's the previous timeline, it's the new timeline. And so you have to calibrate to that frequency. So we have a frequency, right? And everything has to become that quote unquote vibrational match. if you're able to hear me, we're a vibrational match. This is a real thing. Like some people, they hear truth and they get totally triggered and they run away, right? Did you witness this on your journey? I see a lot of you posted about it on Facebook. How do I clear out a room? I just start talking the truth and everyone starts running away. Is that you? Oh, me too. So the more that, and again, you always want to get, that was what the whole point of yesterday's video. That's your North Star. It is the Most High. It is the truth. And it's always an instant switch. You know, you want to switch onto that timeline. It is something that it can't be undone. And it'll never change. So you save yesterday's lesson, that video will pop up at the end. It will never change. Okay, some things are like, oh, 100%er. Yesterday's lesson was a 100%er. It's boom. You hit it, boom. That's it. And that's you can't undo it. It can't be undone. We have seen that there's been major internet outages around the world. And what I've been noticing, I'm going to share what I've observed from my everyday life. Some of my friends that I know in person also. Every app glitching lately. Okay. I have multiple devices doing the same glitch. Different types of apps doing the same glitch, even though they have nothing to do with each other, those apps. They're totally different apps. You know, I saw it actually, you know, just watching or actually listening to my own, you know, YouTube music and stuff. And I'm seeing it glitch there. It's glitching. It's all happening. Some people are commenting on it right now. It's a weird glitch. It's a glitchapalooza. It's a glitchapalooza. So number one, you could write if you are experiencing these apps glitching. Number two, which I saw a comment and I realized it, and I guess this is something that we're all maybe experiencing. Markings on the skin. Red marks appear and then they disappear, maybe by the end of the day. Okay, so if you're live, comment that down below on the replay. Are you just markings on the skin, red marks appear, and then the red marks disappear? Okay, so we're looking in the live chat feed. Okay, I see a lot of people agreeing with that. And, you know, sometimes even myself, you know, I'm out here in front of hundreds of thousands of people, and, you know, I say, what the heck's going on? And then when you guys say, oh, okay, now this is making sense. That's why we have to collaborate as a community, because there's a lot of things that are happening that it gets overwhelming. Enoch Anointing, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. Good morning from Seattle, Washington. We are coast to coast. We are literally in the total opposite parts. I'm so grateful. See, this is how this community works. So grateful for that, Enoch. Love you. Okay. I read the chat, ringing in the ears. I will say, you know, for me, it's such a common thing. You might be new to the experience of having your ears ring. That third eye, that pineal gland, popping off right now. Yeah, sometimes I struggle to say, what is it telling me? So you know, I'll go out throughout the day, and all of a sudden I will get a ringing, and it could be on one side or the other. The tone is different. My ears are always ringing. I know there's new people. Watch my full videos. I share the whole story about, you know, how my ears started ringing years ago. And, you know, really from that moment when my ears started ringing, the whole life changed. The whole life changed. You know, you have to realize the power of those chakras, the chakra system. It's a real thing. Our energetic body, or they're coming back online. These are things that maybe you've read, you go on social media. I've actually lived through this. I'm here to share from my examples. You can watch my very full video on the pain of ascension. I talk my whole story. It's about a 25 minute video. I talk about everything that happened to me years ago. You should check it out. All right. So, you know, the ringing in the ears is something that a lot of people are. Do you hear them? I love them. Maybe the mic picked that one up. Yeah, you heard a T-knock. So this is a time period, right? It's the energies are high, right? So I want to elaborate more on what we discussed the other day. We knew that this month is going to be so important for the rest of our lives. That's how important it is. Okay? And you could hit 888 if you're ready for that abundance. It's time to receive it. Non-resistance to the present moment. Okay, I struggle with it. That's why people like this. I'm honest. I take the journey. We're all on this journey together. Okay, I'm struggling with it as well. Non-resistance to the present moment is always the path. All right, that's why I'm literally my feet. I feel this walking barefoot for hours now on the beach. This is what I've been doing. Okay, my calves are getting shredded right now, Light Warriors. But maybe you're called to walk barefoot in nature, okay? These are ways to ground ourselves in this present moment. So we have to have non-resistance to the present moment. Allow the unfolding. You have to allow the unfolding. I know it's difficult. We try to operate with our rational mind. Nothing about what I've experienced. I try, I share with some of my friends. Some of my friends give me the feedback too. None of this makes sense. None of this is rational right now, right? So it is, it's difficult to just allow the unfolding. Because we are wired a certain way, and in the rational brain, some of these things, they make no sense. Soul Star Productions writes, irrational pie. I appreciate you. It really is, it's powerful when you're able to get to that place where you are allowing the unfolding to happen. We are operating in this realm with linear time, and certain things do need to pan out, because you can't sit around and waste your life, okay? And these are the things that, I report back to God with. We have to keep moving. So there's certain things in our life that must hit a certain time. Otherwise, you can't sit there. I've shared this before. Waiting brings forth more waiting, right? So there's things in my life, there's things in your life you have to keep moving forward with. So there are, and again, I'm teaching from a deeper sense. There are, certain time frames, not an exact time, but there's a certain time frame that things need to take place. Because if you sit there and you're losing yourself if you're waiting around, okay? This is really important. Please click the like button if it resonates. Waiting is a frequency. Waiting brings forth more waiting, okay? So you can't wait. It's always now. It's always now. Chris Mason, coffee is good. I love you, Chris. Okay? It's always now. So this is the mindset. I'm teaching the mindset. Now, we're allowing the unfolding, but when we move forward, it's always now. It's always now. My first video, these are things the community has always heard. There's always new people. When did I have to do my first video? Now. When did I have to leave, get in the car? Now. It's always now. When do you want to present your work to the public? The answer is now. When are you going to stop running away from the love of your life and run towards it? Now. Stop running now. Stop moving now. It's always now. The answer is always now. It's never going to change. The answer is now. You're never going to be ready. This is how hot. And guess what? When you move with now, I'm sharing from my firsthand experience. Every time I moved with now, I won. Every time. Earlier this year, it's a top 5 video of the year. Regret is worse than failure. If you didn't watch that one, you should watch it. It will never change. Go in your brain, right? And think about the things. I say, oh, I'm not ready. I'm too scared, so on and so forth. But think about someone else presenting to the world what I had this idea, but I let it go. And now someone else is doing what you could have done. How does that make you feel? You waited around and now someone else is with that man, that divine masculine, and you were too afraid, you ran away, right? How does that make you feel? You have to put yourself in that, and then like a lightning bolt, you move. Do you get it? Okay? Come on, do it now. Did I do it good, Suzanne? I love the community. I'm so grateful for you being here. We're all in this together. We are like, when the holiday season comes around, you get ready for the Island of Misfit Toys annual Our Everyday Lives. Aren't we like the Island of Misfit? Nobody wants a Charlie in a box. And it's coming real fast. And I said this, last week, okay? We're going to go through this month, and we're going to revisit all these things at the end in December. And there's going to be people that succeeded, and then there's people that just looped the same thing because they stood in fear. They stood in their ego. It's your choice. Everything's your choice. Everything's your choice. And some things we're not in control of, but as long as you did, pay attention. See, I've done things, right? God knows what I said, what I did. It's documented in the Akashic records. Once you do that, it's out of your hand. That's how you give it to God, right? Put it out there. But if you refuse, in the future, you're going to look back every time that I've moved, right? So we're getting blasted with photon energy right now. Do you feel it? You could hit the lightning bolts in the chat. Look at that, 144. You could hit 144,000 in the chat. Appreciate everyone's support, right? You're going to be moved. You're going to feel it. Try to deny it. There were times that I felt this energy. This ain't my first rodeo, kid. It's just divine timing. But now it's for someone else that's listening. Right? I did it. Now you have to do it. Okay? And that's how we come back together. My heart, the feelings that I had, it will persist until you actually do. That's your soul. That's your soul. What's up, Elijah? That's your soul. Do you get it? Your soul is, and you're going to get this shaking until you actually do. On a daily basis now in the future, after the kingdom that I've built here of our everyday lives. So what does it look like for me? Sometimes there's a word, there's a message, there's a video that I have to produce. And until I get it done, the body shakes, and until I get it done. So you could apply that to any aspect in your life, right? So I know this. There's certain things until I did, when I started it, I had these feelings. When I had to do the big move, I had these feelings, right? So in any aspect of your life, whether it's your work, whether it's a move, whether it's a relationship, you're going to feel these things. Your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. It's your body, girl. It's your body, bro. Don't listen to the the chatter. It's always you, right? Someone commented she loves when I say, no, but it's true. It's always you, and it's nobody else but you. It's always you. You got to live with those feelings, with those emotions. It's one of our world famous YouTube shorts. All right, check out my YouTube shorts. I appreciate that. Emotions guide us to our highest calling. Highest calling. I feel it. I know it. I lived it. And I know, again, we're going to go higher. But again, collectively, we're greater than the sum of our parts. Synergistical energies. Catalysts. So there are things in this world that don't complete you, but they make you better. They put you in alignment. They make you more powerful. And God knows this. And God must deliver. This is how we build new kingdoms. This is how we build new timelines. Because this energy is affecting us. And that energy, right? This is not spiritual woo-woo stuff here on this channel. I teach the truth here. This is not, oh, it's a unicorn, so oh, here comes a solar flare. Oh, no, this is actually, so it's shaking us up. We're picking it up within the DNA receptors. And you're feeling, right, those DNAs are coiled like the Tesla coil. It's an energy amplifier. It's an energy amplifier. And guess what? It's not just about the sun and the Schumann resonance spikes. Some people, we do it for each other. I'm here to bring the positivity. Like, I know a lot of people, you stay away. Are you an empath? How you doing? Right? And you might stay away from most people because they drain you. But I'm also here to, in this world, there's going to be a very small amount of people that are going to charge you up. That's why it's so important. Your life is going to be better when these people are part of your everyday life. You could cascade the lightning bolts down if you've realized this. So we work, we're all like suns walking around, right? So we have our own energies. So not only can the energies of the sun or the Schumann resonance spikes affect us, and it's affecting the internet. Like sometimes we have to look at things because, we can't see these things. But one of the things, technology is technology. When you see these glitches on the internet, the apps and stuff, that's actually great confirmation, right? To these bombardment of energies that are flooding our everyday lives right now. It's actually like a flood of love right now. It's happening right now. So you really want to not only take advantage of it, but you don't want to deny it. You don't want to deny it. Because I know the feelings that I have, it's very uncomfortable. The more that you deny it, it becomes more uncomfortable and more uncomfortable. And then you say, you know what? I have to let go of my ways. I have to let go of my ego. But on the other side, there's a whole new world, right? Was that in Aladdin? There's a whole new world waiting for you out there. They're waiting for you, and it's all about balance and alignment. So, Ronnie, I love you so much. Thank you so much for always being here. 999, it's over, kid. I love you very much, Ronnie. Thank you so much for that. Very grateful for the super chat. I appreciate that, Jack. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of my boots on the ground community is through my gyms, and a lot of the guys, they say, you're a great representation because people can actually look at you, they watch you operate in your everyday life, and they know that you're speaking the truth. As we move into this new age, we need leaders to step up that are the embodiment. I kept sharing this. It is the embodiment. You have to be the embodiment of the divine masculine. You got to be strong. You got to be balanced. You got to be loving. You got to protect your divine feminine. And if she ran away, you just you just got to keep growing, and that's it. You're always working on yourself. You're always getting stronger. I actually filmed a video last night. You know, I'll present that. The energy's just spiked so high, I needed to come live to talk about these things. But everything you do, it's constantly building. You're constantly improving yourself. It doesn't matter. All the seasons that God puts us through, you're constantly building. You're constantly improving. Do you get it, men? Okay? And I've risen so high, right? So people will have to raise their game up. They have to be in the heart space. This is, and a lot of this is heart-brain coherence, if you've heard that term before. Don't have the demented brain full of subconscious programs, right? Get that heart to crack. God will crack it open one way or the other. Trust me. Jill Warsaw, 888. Abundance is coming in right now. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jill. What you resist persists. Absolutely, Jill. Yep. Some people need to hear that. Love you, Jill. Very grateful for that. The more you resist it, irresistible. The more that you resist it, you're just going to feel it in your body more and more and more. Just let it go. Just let it go, girl. Just let it go, bro. Let it go. Just do it. And it is so, it is the, for me, I'm sharing from me, it's the back and forth that drives me crazy. Like, I gotta go. I'm a divine masculine. Direction, one way or another. Like, just that's it. So this constant back and forth, it's been the never-ending season. Deuce, I'm so grateful for the super chat. Faith without work is dead. I don't know if a word got cut off. Gratitude for you. Very grateful for that, Deuce. Thank you so much for that. Love you. I appreciate that. Suzanne writes, whoever is your divine feminine partner will be one very blessed woman. God bless. I'm so grateful for those kind words, Suzanne. It's been a very difficult journey for me. But I hope I can inspire other men to never give in and keep moving forward and feel through frequency. And what I've done on my journey, I identify a frequency. I've identified it. And regardless of how it comes, I know that frequency and what's not that frequency. Okay? I did a full video on this. Please click subscribe. Check out the relationship playlists. One of the things, if you're great at relationships, you need to know what's not a relationship. Book it. Click the like button if that resonates with you. You need to know what's not a relationship. It's true. You know what thing and know what it's not. What's a job? What job serves you and know what doesn't. If you know what's not, it actually is, it's so important. Everything I do is in balance on this channel, right? So whether you're masculine or feminine energy, right? You're focused on this channel because you have to know what's both, because we all have to do it. We're balancing our energies. It's called hemisync in science terms is hemisync. In spirituality, it's called balancing the divine masculine and feminine energies. And I see it out in the world. There's a lot of out of balance, out of alignment energies. So hemisync in the brain, the left, right brain, the masculine, feminine, there has to be balance. It doesn't mean 50-50. It's, see it? Always, I refer to the Pareto's principle, the law of 80-20. So like if you're the divine masculine, 80% of you is masculine, and then you might embrace 20% feminine. These are energies, right? And that's what the world has to, you heard it, Aaron. So when the birds fly in, they're like, Roger that, 10-4. Somebody gets that. They fly right, swoop right in. Roger that, 10-4. There's the confirmation. But non-resistance, I have now coined the term spiritual viscosity. Yeah, the resistance to flow. Spiritual viscosity. You don't want to have that. You don't want to resist the flow. So non-resistance to the present moment allowing the unfolding, even though it's driving you crazy. You might have a great best friend that you text. You could be far apart. You guys are feeling the same thing, even though you guys are far apart. You are going through different parts of your journey. Maybe it's in the relationship status. Maybe it's in the workplace. But it's the energy. It's all energy for the level up, for the change, because you are not who you were 7 years ago. 777, kid, right? So once this frequency changed, everything must change. And then it's like you're constantly feeling the back and forth of the timelines. It is a difficult thing, but we have to allow the unfolding to happen. And that's why you set so if you didn't see it, in that video, Last the Test of Time, setting boundaries with the universe, setting boundaries with God. And once you've set that boundary, that's what you look for. So that's how you get the answer, because it gets so confusing. I got to move forward by this time, and then you go forward, right? I have to do this or that. Otherwise, you get lost in loop-de-loops. You cannot loop anymore. You cannot loop any longer. I'm sure there's so many people, they're tuned in. Okay, is your life looping in a circle? You got to smash the wheel. You got to smash it. Haim, thank you so much. I'm so grateful, Haim. I'm so exhausted, yet pushing. Every few months, a new round start, now with more pains of love, a next level, a new pain, and a puzzle to overcome. It's like you were with me last night as I was filming. I'm so grateful, Haim. That's brother, I love you. We're all tapped into this energy. And a lot of people will not know, right? It's season after season, and the pain that you walk with. No one understands the pain I walk with. I don't even understand the pain that I was given this year. It doesn't even make sense in the rational mind. But that pain is refining us. And that's why when this energy comes in, and that's why this channel and what I do, it's fluid. Like, what are you doing next week? I don't know. like this energy came in, I got to be live for the people today. Very grateful if you click the like button in the now moment. It allows this voice to be heard. And that was the main thing this year, which a lot of us how you doing? Which a lot of us have been through. Your voice was not heard, and it's very difficult. And you can't constantly, when you constantly shove this stuff down instead of speaking it out, your body gives you ailments. So we need to be heard. The looping must end. It must end. And the way that it ends, embodiment. Embodiment. Embodiment of the higher self. Embodiment of the Christ energy. Embodiment, it never will change. Yesterday, I left a video. The whole world should hear it. For some reason, so many people didn't get the notification yesterday. Must be the glitches on the internet. So at the end of this, it's going to pop up on the screen. It's going to be in the pinned comment if you're watching the replay. Watch that. Save that video to your favorites. It is an immutable truth. And 100 years from now, it's never going to change. These are the things that you have to know. It never will change certain things in the world. And once you reach that place, it's a instant boom. And once it's hit, can't be undone. Book it. Such a powerful video. Book it. Right? Oh, when I put my seal of approval on something, it's true. A lot of you know this already. A lot of you know this. There are immutable truths to the universe. Yeah. Oh. Krista writes, power of the positive mindset never will change. Absolutely. I love you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the positive community here. Appreciate beautiful comments. You know, that's great stuff, you know. Yeah, and you know, a lot of it is reflecting on my life, and you know, and that's why we go through seasons. And that's why it reaches a place inside, you know, you might have been disrespected. You know, I reflected on my life and I say, you know what, I'm being disrespected. And I know that I'm worthy. That's why these things are here on this channel, okay? Check out the mug, my sister's Etsy store. It's in the description. Tremendous hoodie. You're worthy. You are worthy. In this world, you're given these programs from people that don't know what the heck they're talking about. You are worthy. I seen the trolls. And again, that's their frequency. Okay? That's why you're the beta male in the comment section, boy. You got to raise your frequency. I'm here to make you better. If you don't like it, that's why if you're the divine feminine, you got to know real fast the difference between divine masculine and the worthless beta male. And if anyone's getting this, you need to get up now. My life was destroyed many times, and I'm still here, kid. Do you feel the Christ energy? This is the truth. This is what you have to do. You are worthy. I am worthy. Everyone's right. I did a video. You're telling these people that they're special. What a schmuck. What a schmuck these people are. You are special. That's why you gotta tune off all this negative crap. I see this more on Facebook than I do on YouTube. Because why do I see it? Because of the attention span. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep saying this. It's your attention span. If you could focus on yesterday's video, you'll watch it all the way to the end, and you could really get all those words in the brain. It comes from a different place when I stand out in nature. A lot of you that have been watching this channel know it, right? You listen to those are sacred words when I stand out there on the beach. You are worthy. You are special. So everyone's in. Is the chat glitching? You could hit 555 if you hear me. That's the power. That's why also I have to pre-record. Sometimes I glitch the live stream. Oh, man. It is blazing, Stephen. It is blazing. Yeah. It's blazing. You do not want spiritual viscosity, the resistance to flow. You need things to start flowing. And being an avoidant, being scared, that you're just resisting what is inevitable. Do you know this? When you are an avoidant, when you are in the fear and your heart is pounding away, right? So many people are feeling the hearts pound. They're pounding right now. Hearts across the world are pounding. Again, don't be scared about it. But what you need to do, I'm teaching you what to do. Some people don't want to hear it. They get triggered. That's okay. Okay, that's okay. When your heart's pound, it's telling you where to go. And things in life, one of one. And especially if you're the divine masculine, you have to identify frequencies with laser and then put it in God's hands and say, okay, figure it out. I've already identified it. And you don't allow the distractions. You don't allow the female distractions. I don't allow nothing to get in my, I know exactly what I got to do, kid. I know exactly. Allow the unfolding. It's not easy. I'm not sitting out here and saying that it's such an easy thing to do. It's difficult. You know, we're all struggling right now. But that's why the more energy comes in, and the more see, like I went through. I've seen this before. Okay, when this is all said and done in the future, there will be a book. Okay, I never wrote a book before. There will be a book in the future. I don't know when it will be. And I'm going to document how my life, there was massive Schumann resonance spikes. I watched my whole timeline collapse. Okay, click subscribe if you're new, if this is resonating with you. I've seen it. I've talked to my friends, and I say, you remember this time in June in 2023 and what happened and all this other? Oh yeah, me too. Me too. So this is a journey. So every time this energy goes high, it's getting the truth. It's going to squeeze every last drop of truth out of you. Pressure's high. I used to make wine with my grandfather. My grandfather, old school Italian man, and he would get the grapes. He'd get the truck, come in, and then put the grapes in. And then there's like a little grinder, and you grind up the grapes, grind them up. Work the bicep, grind. And then afterwards you plug it, and then you take everything out and you put it in the press, and you get more out. And then you got to squeeze it, and you got to keep turning. And it was like a small little area, so we couldn't keep going around. You had to take the pole out, and you had to keep squeezing it, and you have to keep squeezing it. And that's why God is going to squeeze the truth, every last drop. You could write it in the comments, every last drop right now. Oh, that message lasts the test of time. I told you, God will reveal the truth of you. It ain't easy. I go through it. It's not easy. Is that my bee? The bees are back, baby. Yeah. Energies. The love bees. So I would say overall, we collectively see the glitches on the internet, the apps, internet outages, stuff like that. The markings, if you get the red marks on the skin and then they disappear, all right, that's something to look for. And then the feeling of the waves. Oh, we're there. Oh my God. Oh, I'm happy. Oh my God. Right? Do you feel it? And it's and for me, like, I rather just like, okay, it's yes or no, not yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Do you feel this? Right? It is like the energy waves. You are actually riding waves of energy. Okay? Yes, no, up, down. Winnie the Pooh teaches us about the ascension journey. Told you. He said Winnie the Pooh. Hey, Pooh Bear. I know Pooh Bear's watching. Oh, man. Nah, Winnie the Pooh teaches us about the ascension journey, right? I am up, down, touch the ground. And, you know, we could joke about it now, but sometimes we are touching the ground, you know? And, you know, like, it's so intense right now. Like I burn through the energy, and then it's exhausted. I'm out cold sleeping. And then boom. And like people don't understand this, okay? Please click the like button, because people are probably feeling this. How does it feel? Like, people don't, like, people that are numb to this, not doing this, like, you're out cold, you're sleeping. And then you wake up from the nap and your heart is pounding out of your chest. Does that make any sense? Your whole life, maybe you had to like, you have nerves or something like that, and then like and then you go to sleep, and then finally you're calm. Like, how about like you're totally calm, you're sleeping, and then boom, then you wake up. Oh my God, I got to go walk an hour on the right, Jen? It is annoying. Jen writes 100%. Becky writes 100%, right? Are you feeling it? Okay? We are being blasted by this energy. That's the heart chakra. That's the heart chakra activation, right? I did a full video in all my glory. I didn't care. I didn't care what any trolls or anyone that doesn't get it. I shared it for the people. It's on the Ascension playlist. Check out my Ascension Guide 101 playlist. It's waiting for you. This ain't no joke. Heart chakra. Oh, it's a heart chakra. Oh, I'm so happy. No, try to have a real heart chakra activation. I did multiple times this year. Multiple times. All right? One of them I shared with you. It's not, you know, where we are now is not where we were in April. Okay, I know there's always new people. Did you go through this year? Did you go through all these strange symptoms back in April? High anxiety, nervous system reset? Nervous system reset. Why? Why nervous system reset? Because your nervous system is responsible for the reality that you're experiencing. Not what's inside that demented brain. It's true, right? It's true. Constant evolutionary journey, absolutely. We're constantly evolving. You're going to feel this through your chakras. You're going to feel all these things. It's a big recalibration, Carla. Oh, crack it. I mean, the spine, it's just ongoing. That's it. That's another thing. Your spine, you might be feeling it. You're feeling the intensity. Yeah, Valentine. You're fried, right? We're fried. We're being bolted and fried. And so again, the grounding, the walking in nature, sitting in the sauna. These are all things that we could do. It is inevitable. So you gotta ride the wave right now. You gotta allow the unfolding. You've already set the boundaries with God. So if you see something, this is where you gotta be tough now. This is not what I get it the heck out. It doesn't matter what the 3D world shows you. Out of here. And get it out real fast. Don't allow it to deter you from your dream. And a lot of that is residue from that brain. Fix it. This is the time. Love is here with the waves. That's a great name. We need more love in this world. It's like a never-ending cascade of love that's coming in right now. You have to be the embodiment of love. Is it emotional right now for you? You could let us know in the comments. Emotions. What's emotions? Energy in motions. Emotions guide us to our highest calling. That should be the #1 YouTube short on YouTube, okay? Check out my YouTube shorts. I get it's scary. It's always the answer. The scariest path that's the answer. Okay? It's easy to get these work opportunities and stuff, but that is a little scary. That's the answer. That's the path. It's easy for me to sit in this area, but to relocate, that's scary. That's the answer. Okay? These beta boys over here, I can easily control, but that man I'm terrified of. That's the answer. That's the path. Do you get it now? That's your heart telling you, click the like button. This is the truth. We got to start. This is the moment for us to build the timeline. It is now. It is now. It is not in the future. And we will reflect back on this in December. You're going to book it. You're going to click subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate that. We got to take the Our Everyday Lives challenge, Melanie. We got to take the Our Everyday Lives challenge. It is a challenge. Life is a challenge. It's a game. It's the game of life. I believe that was a board game years ago. The game of life. It's not easy. And it goes across the board. It's regardless of who you are. And I know these things. There are things that I have, I'm well versed on, and there's things I don't have the physical representation, but I had the energetic experience and I can articulate it and I know the answer. If you didn't watch my video, How God Reveals the Truth to You, you should watch that one as well. The truth was already revealed. I already know the answer. Some things I could show and display and do, and some things, listen, I know. I already know the answer. So rough go at it right now. So I love each and every one of you. Leave a comment down below. Are you feeling these intense energies in the now moment? Disregard anything that is not here. Don't upset your Uncle Mike. Disregard, I'm telling you. Disregard. I appreciate that, Carla. I appreciate the beautiful comments. Like, a lot of people don't know this path of the divine masculine and sitting with it and just being with God alone for years. They don't know it. I appreciate that, Carla. I appreciate all the love. Because now we need the divine counterparts. Now we need the love to come in. Now we need the true vocations to pop off in the world, right? Isabella, yeah, a lot. You're gonna feel that. That's the solar plexus chakra. Yeah, and again, a lot of us took so you might actually be in. I went through a phase in April, Isabella. The solar. I took a lot of hits for a while because there was so much craziness, and I already went through that phase in my life. So there was a time period where my solar plexus totally had to heal and reset all those nerves in there. Right, it's a big thing that's happening. So I love you all. Yesterday's video, it's going to pop up on this screen. It's going to be in the pinned comment. I suggest everyone listen to that truth video. It will never change for the entire existence. We'll go back 100 years from now, right? We're still doing this, and and that will never change. And that is the answer in that video. Okay, some people didn't get the notification. All these weird things. I'm grateful for all of you. It's a wild world of algorithms now. Please click the subscribe button. It really does assist me doing this work, and you will get a notification 9 a.m. Eastern time. You could even set an alarm just to double check that that those notifications come out. So it's a weird thing. I got full videos on SR, Stephen, on the channel page if anyone wants to check those out. I love each and every one of you. Check that video out if you haven't. And, oh yeah, I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. That's right, Jack. Don't focus on the world. Focus on what you got in that sacred heart. Till the end of the line, kid. I love you guys. Bye for now.